Good morning from Gorno-Altaysk. Finally, it's sunny and good weather, and I would even call it warm. So let's go exploring. The plan for today is we're here in Gorno-Altaysk, and I want to ride like this to Belokurikha. There is some pretty cool curve road from what I've heard, and I think we'll come back via Bisk because there are a couple things that I didn't see on the way. I think it's gonna be one awesome day. Let's ride! As a responsible bee owner, I'll start by washing him. Look how clean and shiny. And with Gorno-Altaysk in the background. Best car wash ever. Bee is clean and full of gasoline. Time to hit the road. From Gorno-Altaysk to Belokurikha, it's a bit over 100 kilometers. Oh look, that's pretty cool. A one-way bridge. Oh wow. Reminds me of Colombia. But those sketchy bridges were way more sketchy. The view is beautiful. I love this already. Woo! Feels so good riding today. I'm slowing down because there's so many butterflies. I don't want to kill them. I don't think I've ever seen so many butterflies in the wild. Crazy amount of butterflies. Look at them. Some small cute villages on the way. Yesterday in the museum I learned that people lived in this region since the Ice Age. It was first inhabited with the European race, so the people were tall and blonde, and then they got mixed with the Mongol race, with the Asian face traits, and they have their own culture, their own religion, their own language as well, and the language is quite similar to Turkish, Azerbaijani, I guess that's what it's called. And there is like a whole group of languages which are similar to each other. I learned this in the museum yesterday, and the girl who is Altai by origin, she told me that they can easily understand each other with like, I don't know, 20 other languages, which is pretty cool. Obviously, everybody here speaks Russian as a second language. Oh my god, mountains in the background. Feeling of freedom. Just me, the road, the sunshine, and the mountains. One of my random thoughts. Riding a motorcycle makes you appreciate the moment much more, because like to get here I rode nearly 4,000 kilometers. I have no idea when I'm gonna come here again. This might be once in a lifetime. I might never be able to repeat it. When you travel by airplane, you're like, I can always come back. It's just a couple of hours flight. Even if it's 6 hours flight. I mean, covering 4,000 kilometers by a motorcycle is definitely not the same as flying for a few hours. So yeah, enjoy every moment, enjoy every second. Yeah! Belokurikha. Whoop whoop. Here we go! A curvy road ahead! Woohoo! I seriously can't remember the last time I did Twisties. Must have been in Colombia. Oi! This is so cool! Except for these loose rocks right in the curve. Photo spot.
И вообще в одного, что ли, прям? Ну да? Вот сейчас все пойдет такая.
Look at this piece of awesomeness. Leave to ride. Woo! Leaving my mark. All right. Up the curves. End of road. I just started having fun. That was not a very long curvy road. What else can we do? Am I getting really bad ideas here? I want to try another little mountain road, which might be off-road actually. This is from an old Russian movie called Kin-Dza-Dza. In this movie, two guys by accident get into a parallel universe which looks like a desert. Well, it looks like Mauritania really. And there they travel by this very advanced piece of machinery. It's some kind of flying I don't know what I'll call it. It flies over the desert. So cool. I love this movie. All right. And we're moving on. I want to check one more road here in Belokurikha. I guess we're now in the center of the town. It's very cute. All right, here we go. Next road. Some kind of hiking trails. We'll see how far we can get by motorcycle. It looks like it's getting more adventurous from now on. The smell of pine forest, I love it. Oh wow, quite an uphill in front of us. B, do you think we can make it? We've got to try, right? A bit of extra throttle. And let's go, let's go, let's go. Almost there. Wait. Slightly bumpy, but we made it. And a little hike through this beautiful, beautiful forest. Oh my god, so nice. You're just walking in like a normal forest and then you get to a rock like this. Look at this coolness. Yeah. I think I've eaten some kind of fly. Protein, right? Pure protein. Very nice. I've been told there is a cool viewing point, but oh my god, it's so steep. And of course I'm wearing full motorcycle gear, so I'm sweating. Finally, I'm sweating. Next time I consider hiking 300 meters, I should double check the elevation gain. I'm almost there. Oh my god. Oh wow. That looks like an invitation, which I have all accepted. I just left the helmet down there. Now we're talking. That's the view. 360. Here we go. Wow. Now I don't regret coming up here. On top of the world. Look at this awesome rock formation. I'm not sure you can see it on the video, but the scale is impressive. And this one looks like a big, I don't know, frog. So cool. I thought a quick 15 minutes hike. Right. 1 hour later I'm still on the trail. I should really be going back to the bee already. Oh, the typical me. There is a reason why my slogan is the art of getting lost. Reunited with the bee, and we're ready to go down this pretty steep slope. It's actually not as bad as I expected. It seemed more steep when we were going up. I'm slowly preparing for riding a little trail, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful passes here in the Altai mountains. But it's off-road and it's steep. But I've been told I can do it. So I believe I can do it. I believe I can fly. That off-road is not gonna be today. It's a whole different story. So now we're going to Biysk, and on our way to Biysk I want to stop by a very, very interesting place. Look how beautiful. Oh, what a wonderful day. So the place that I want to see is the place where the river Biya joins the river Katun to form the river Ob, one of the biggest rivers in Russia. Oh, actually we crossed it when we were in Novosibirsk. Let's see on the map. So yeah, this one is the river Katun, and on the other side of this island that we can see is the river Biya.
Ну, можно еще чуть-чуть сюда проехать и тут дальше через поля.
So, amazing. And there is more mud and more mud and more mud. Okay. Whoa! Nice. That wash this morning. We did get washed, right, B? Remember? This is as close as we can get. Here starts Ob, and these are Katun and Biya. So yeah, I guess we're not gonna see how they merge. Abort mission. We're going to Biysk instead and going to visit our friend the Black African. Just say hello. Maybe a little tea or something. And then back to Gorno-Altaysk. River Biya and the town of Biysk. Looks so pretty. Весь чистенький. Был. Я решила собрать всю грязь по дороге. Привет. Алёша. Все. Пока. Пока. And now I'm going to Gorno-Altaysk,
And I can see the sunset is starting now. I think I'll be arriving in the dark, but I had such a nice time with the guys that I just didn't want to leave. I'll speed up a little bit. Should be good.